So yesterday, our Sunday school teacher asked the question, basically a rhetorical question for the class to read and study the Bible, actually study the Bible. Not just read it to, say you've read it, but to actually study it. So I decided yesterday I was going to decide to actually do this. So I started in Genesis, which is the first place in the Bible. It's the first book of the Bible. And I read the first chapter yesterday. I studied the first chapter yesterday. I didn't just read it, read and retain or whatever. I actually tried to look at it and study it a little bit. And as I was reading and studying, it's like a light bulb clicked off in my head, The evolutionist talk about how all of a sudden the Big Bang happened, and I think it's water came first, and it was a place of heat and smoke and whatnot. The first animals came out of the water. I think that's what the evolutionists believe. I'm not 100% sure. I never really studied evolution, to be completely honest. I just kind of remember that from like 10th grade biology. Wow, you're ending up on like 17 years ago. Yeah. So I kind of remember that. However, if you read the Bible, chapter 1 of Genesis, the first thing, not day 1, day 2, day 3, the first thing that comes on the earth is the water. Coincidence? I don't think so. And then after that comes the land, of course, and the seasons. But the first animals actually come from the water. According to Genesis chapter 1, and I just read it right before I got in my truck at work. The first animals come from the water, and then right after that, the fowl of the earth, the flying animals of the earth. I really didn't think that was a coincidence. I really did not think, just a coincidence that evolutionists are believing that animals come out of the water first and then evolved into what we are now. And I totally do not believe that we evolved into what we are now. And I'll tell you why I don't believe that we evolved into what we are now. And I will say that it's awful strange that the evolutionists decided to say that everything came from the water when that's what it says in the Bible. Why did you copy the Bible on that one? Plagiarism? I don't know. But one thing a couple reasons why I just cannot believe in evolutionism is, if you evolve, does the original thing still exist? They say that we evolved from monkeys, yet we have monkeys. How do we have monkeys, but we evolved from, I don't know. I don't understand the evolution process. It makes no sense to me. Secondly, I have children. And there's a period of time from about 9 months to about 18 months where children do nothing but grab things and put them in their mouths. Marbles. My oldest daughter swallowed a marble. Not cool. That was not a fun doctor bill to pay. I'm finding out with my youngest, if there's the littlest thing on the floor, she's going to try to eat that thing. And so, if we evolved, how did we have parents? How was there someone to look out for us when we were these children, when we were these babies? How was there something to look out for us, to protect us, if we evolved? Because I believe we did not evolve. We were created here by God to be here. We didn't evolve. If we would evolve, we would have been in an extinct species. We're dumb. We are as a species. We can't process. We can't live on our own. We can't do all these things that we've done without God. We can't. There's no way. There's no explanation for it, for us to have done all of these things without God. Therefore, how can you not believe in God? How can you not, I don't understand. How can you say we evolved, yet if you have children, they're going to eat anything that they find, food or not food. They'll put it in their mouths. I know this. I have children, and they try to eat everything. You're going to tell me that we evolved and we didn't try to put things in our mouths and kill ourselves out in the very beginning? No. Just not taking it. And then yesterday when I was reading, and when it said, it didn't say the first animals to come out, but it said that the animals were created in the water first. I was like, I remember that the evolutionists believe that the animals come out of the water first because it says it in the Bible. It says it right there. And then that's got to be where they got it from. And then they just took it in a completely different perspective and ran with it to try to explain away God. Yet, it says it right there. And the Bible was written, I looked it up earlier, I think it was 1611. Between 1604 and 1611 is when the Bible was written. And evolution is maybe 100 years old. So, let me retrain my thought here. Between 1604 and 1611 is when it was translated into the King James Version. Not when it was written. It wasn't written in that time. I don't exactly know the date of Genesis. I know it's an old book. It's, the first book of the Bible. Anyways, it was translated between 1604 and 1611. But evolution's been around for about 100 years. So, you want to tell me that that's right? Not buying it. Not buying it, not a bit. No. Check out the first book of the Bible. Check out Genesis. Read the first chapter. See if it opens up your mind. Thank you much.